Okay. Now the last time we discussed about joint, isn't it? Yes. Okay, now when you talk of a joint, how do you understand it? Yes. When you talk of a joint, how do you understand it? Yes. Yes. On clap for her. We also talk about types of
yeah.
joints. Yes. Synovial joint. Yes. What are they? What else? Yes, Anna. Movable joint. And then the last one. Yes. The last one. As I slightly movable. Clap for him. Now our topic for today is known as the skeletal system. The whole of skeletal system. Skeletal system. Now when we talk of the skeletal system, how do you understand it? What does it do now? Yes. Any idea about a skeletal system? Now when you talk of the skeletal system, they are the body's internal organs or internal structure with tendons, ligaments, and tissue that support and bind them together. Now they give the structure to the human being. So as you are sitting down, it is the skeletal system that is giving you that shape, that structure that you see. Is that correct? Good. Now they are very, very important as a physical education student to know much about the skeletal system, because if you want to play football, if you want to perform any activity, you need to understand all these principles, how the skeletal system works, what form the skeletal system. And that will help you to make a successful movement. Jumping, running, clapping, squatting, any form of activity before you can perform successfully without being without getting injured or something like that. You need to know much about the skeletal system. Now the skeletal system are made up of 260 bones. Now they have been divided into components. The skeletal system have been divided into components. We have the axial skeleton, the whole class. Axial skeleton. Axial skeleton. Now the axial skeleton are made up of 80 bones. Yes. And we call them the protective bone because they protect vital organs. They protect vital organs such as the brain. So the skull is a typical example of axial skeleton. The thoracic cage or the thoracic cavity, they protect the heart and then the lungs. They are also an axial skeleton. And they have the spine, which also protect the spinal cord. Exactly. So all these bones are known as what? The axial skeleton. And they are also called the protective skeleton because they protect vital organs. Now another component of the skeleton is known as what? The appendicular skeleton, the whole class. Again. The appendicular skeleton is also made up of 126 bones. So if you sum the axial skeleton and then the appendicular skeleton, you're going to get the total number of bones found in an adult human body. Is that correct? Which is 200. 206 bones in an adult human being. Now, this appendicular skeleton is also called the movement skeleton. While this one protects vital organs, the appendicular also helps with what? Movement. So we talk about the hands and legs. Exactly. Those parts also form the appendicular skeleton. Now come. Let me use that as a quick example. Okay. Now if you look at things very well, you will see that the axial skeleton is found here and here. And then the back, that's the spine, that bone here, exactly. That is the axial skeleton. And now when you talk of the appendicular, the movement one, you can see the hands, the legs, where any part of the body that can move, they are all under the appendicular skeleton. They are many, and they are called the movement skeleton. Exactly. Yes. So all these bones are known as the skeletal systems, and they help you to make a successful movement, jumping, clapping, squatting, any form of activity that you can talk of. All these don't have to come together.